Hi everybody. Today's gonna be a story time video, alright? Today's video is gonna be a story times video. And this story is gonna be about the time I almost kidnapped someone. Or I kinda did. Like you'll understand why I named it I kidnapped someone. But this story involves a lot of people. So let's get into it. So this happened a couple months ago. All right, this is when I first got my car. This was like a couple months before I first got my car. So like a month later, and I was friends with. I'm trying to think. I was on Xbox one day, and my friend, we'll call him Seeker, all right? If he'll know why I call him Seeker if he still watches my videos. I haven't talked to him in months, but we'll call him Seeker. Now Seeker said, "Hey, let's hang out." I was like, "All right, bet." This is the first time I'm ever hanging out with him in like I feel like almost a year, and I go at his house, pick him up, and everyone else is like, "Hey, let's all hang out." So I go and pick up Marcus. I go and pick up Sam, and I go and pick up David. And then I get a call from Stacy. If you don't know who Stacy is, go watch my Heartbreak Hangover videos. You'll know who Stacy is. And Stacy calls me. This is when I was friends with her, by the way. And Stacy calls me and she's like, "Hey, let's hang out." I'm like, "Well, I got a bunch of people with me. Is that okay?" And she's like, "Yeah." So she comes over because she has a car. She comes over, and then all out in the blue, fucking his Marcus's girlfriend calls him and's like, "Hey, can we hang out?" And he's like, "Well, I'm with friends." And she's like, "Well, can we hang out with them?" And he's like, "Yeah." So we have a bunch of fucking people, and we can't leave anyone at my house because I don't trust them enough. So I leave with everyone in the car. And the problem was, at this point, we didn't pick up Sam yet. And it's like, so Stacy was in the front of the car, and Josh was in the back with, I'm trying to think, he was with Marcus and David. And we didn't know how this was going to work at all because we had to pick up two people. So we left, all right, and we go to Marcus's girlfriend's house. And we pick her up, and she has to sit on Marcus's lap, which is very illegal. This is a very illegal video. And I'm like, well, we have so many fucking people. What are we going to do? And we had to go pick up Sam, and my friend Seeker had the greatest idea. He's like, "Let's put him in the trunk." I was like, "Fuck it. All right, fine." And we go to his house, and we pick him up. And he's like, "Well, where am I supposed to sit?" And we're like, "Get in the trunk." That's exactly what we said, "Get in the trunk." So we go, and he gets in the trunk, and we start driving. And as soon as we back out of his driveway, he's like, "Fuck, dude, fuck." And we're like, What? And he's like, "Dude, it's fucking, there's nails on top of the roof of the trunk." Because there was like nails on top. And he kept hitting his head supposedly. And he's like, "Fuck." Every time we hit a bump, he was, "Fuck, fuck, fuck." And we kept driving. And then somewhere along the lines, my friends were messing with him. I was driving, so I wasn't paying attention. But there was like a small hatch where you can see him. And they waved at him. And then like, I guess they hit him in like the face or something. And then closed the door. And he's like, "Hey, boom, 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 boom." He's like, hey. "Come on, motherfucker." That's exactly what he says. And we thought it was the funniest shit at the time because, not gonna lie, it was the funniest shit ever. And we keep driving. And every bump we hit, we just keep hearing, "Fuck, fuck, fuck." And then we finally get to my house. This is like 10 to 20 minutes later. We finally get to my house. We pull up, and everyone's getting out of the car, and Seeker's the first one to get out, and he goes in the back, and he opens the trunk, and all you see is Sam just roll the fuck out of the car. Like, he does a fucking barrel roll out of that car. And then, all of a sudden, I guess my mom saw this, and she was not happy, because I went into the house, and she's like, "Vince, get in here!" She screamed. And I was like, oh no. So I go in there and she's just like, how fucking idiotic are you? Like, she's just yelling at me about how fucking stupid I am. And don't try this. Do not try this, because if you get pulled over, you're going to fucking jail, like, and getting your license taken away. So do not do this, and under no circumstance, don't do this. And I ended up having to drop Marcus's girlfriend back off home, like not even an hour later. So that was the time I kidnapped someone and put someone in my trunk. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go follow me on Postmart, you know. Get 70% off. All right, I changed it so I'm not a greedy asshole. Get 70% off your first purchase. You know how much that is? 70% off. Usually people aren't that nice, all right? So go and do it. And also go subscribe and leave a like on this video. And not only that, I would highly appreciate it if you go and follow my Instagram. Link in the description below to all of these, all right? All of them. And hope you guys enjoy.
I'm stuck in a maze. Stuck in a maze. Everything's okay, but it's not really okay. My life's a death race. I'm numbing my pain with codeine rain. I'm going insane. Life's not the same. Stuck in a maze.